When you go to look for it, well, sometimes you have it and sometimes you don't. And sometimes you go to look for a flashlight and, well, there might not be batteries in it, or it might be big and clunky and too heavy to hold, or it doesn't really have that much light to it anymore. Well, we've got Bell & Howell. And Bell & Howell is bringing us the TacLight. And not just any TacLight, their deluxe high-performance flashlight. And we're doing a 2-pack on the lowest price that we've ever done before. So we have taken a price break, and we have it in one color. That's all we have it left, right? We had colors before because they come individually gift boxed. So it's in black, but that's okay. They're all gonna work the same. We've taken $11 off. This has a 10-year warranty. And we're gonna talk about how this is different and better than maybe the flashlights that you've gone to grab, because I don't know about you, but flashlights, especially right now, you get out in the evening and you're like, you gotta walk your dog, you go to check the mail, you go out to your car, and I don't wanna have like those big, massive, like, huge flashlights. I just like something that's like, you know, little dainty, but it's gotta be powerful. So Justin Hyatt is bringing us the Bell & Howell TacLight. We're gonna learn all about how powerful this is.
Well, yeah, I think when you're looking for a flashlight, period, whether or not it's the one in your home, and the big question is, do you know where your flashlight is, right? When you find it, does it work? Is it bright enough? So when you're thinking about getting a new flashlight, we're all upgrading our light bulbs to LED. You're doing the same thing with your flashlights as well. And this is from Bell & Howell. This is an LED flashlight. It uses SMD technology, stands for surface mounted diodes. And you're gonna notice, I'm gonna turn this off really quickly. I wanna show you, there are 5 different settings, but you see that right here? This is basically a magnifying lens, and I can zoom in. So you can see how that zooms all the way in. Now I also have 5 different settings for the light. Extremely bright. Yeah. And believe me, it is bright. You can see it from 5 nautical miles away. Then medium, low. We also have strobe, and you also have SOS. So the idea of not only having a bright flashlight is nice to be able to see things, but it's also important to be seen. So if you were thinking about having this for an emergency situation, not only is it bright, it's extremely rugged, and it is lightweight because it's all completely encased in aluminum.
I was just having fun, giving you your light.
All of the lights.
And you sing too. You're funny.
Don't get me started.
Okay, let's talk about the durability of this, because it's so small and compact. Like, could I throw this in my glove box or maybe my purse, or?
That's the one thing. I think this is a flashlight that you're not babying. It's a flashlight that's going to totally be bright enough for any situation, whether it is going to just walk the dog or to just do the typical, okay, we lost power, walk around the home, grab it and leave it in a junk drawer. It's not taking up a lot of space. You can put it in a glove box. I think it's extremely important to have a light, a good light especially, that stays inside your vehicle. But when it comes to ruggability, if that is a word.
I think it is this morning, ruggability, I like it.
Ruggability.
Sure.
Okay, let's show everybody. Okay. Because this is really amazing. When it comes to flashlights, we think of, they're all basically plastic, right?
That's what I was,
they're not, right? You know, you can step on it, okay, we need a new one. But as you can see, from any typical place where you may live, whether or not you're living up somewhere north, where it's freezing right now, we have these in literally a solid block of ice. And these have been in here since the last presentation, which, by the way, was about 2 months ago, okay? So you can see that these can withstand extreme temperatures in freezing, but we can also do it whether it's in hot temperatures as well. So we talked about leaving it inside of a car. I think the idea of leaving anything in a car is never,
that seems a little hot there, Justin.
We're steaming, baby. This is hot. Okay, so not only are we gonna show you how hot it can get, whether with your flashlight, but what I want you to see too is you can put it underneath your water. So for about 5 seconds, I'm gonna leave it in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and it's still going to work.
Incredible.
So it's extremely hot temperature water, but we just submerge it. So if you're thinking about, okay, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna grab? Whether it's raining or do I want a flashlight for my boat? This is a flashlight you're not gonna have to worry about ruining. And then of course, we're gonna bring it over here, and then, okay, the durability of if I drop my flashlight. We've seen the horror movies.
It happens.
What happens when you drop the flashlight? It stops working. Okay, well you can use this as a hammer as well.
Oh my gosh, so what's the housing on this?
Completely aluminum, completely lightweight, so you can use this for just about anything. You can't remember where you put your hammer? You know where your flashlight is?
Jeez.
Grab your Bell & Howell.
Oh my gosh, I feel like it's that, like those wilderness shows right now. All you need is your when you have like one thing to bring with you, you just bring the flashlight. You've got it covered no matter the temperature, no matter what you've got going on. And today you're getting 2 individually gift box. So if you have somebody, maybe it is, you know, I always think of single people, right? Because they always take care of everybody else, but you want to take care of them. So that could be a daughter or grandson, that could be your niece, your nephew, it could be your next door neighbor that you just see come and go on their own. You're getting a two of these today for $18.95. They are a customer pick. This is the lowest price we've ever offered, and they get 4.2 star rating. And it's from the name Bell & Howell, which we have known to really just trust. And the thing about it is it's really bright. It's super bright.
It is. Like, again, when you're thinking about getting a new flashlight, it should be bright, right? That's the first thing. I want a bright flashlight. So what I'm showing you now is we talked about those little plastic flashlights, right? This is an LED flashlight, and what we have is a light meter right here.
Okay.
Now, I want you to see those numbers. It's about 30, and that's even with the ambient light that we have in the studio. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put down my basically a little throwaway flashlight, okay? I'm gonna grab my Bell & Howell, and I'm gonna zoom all the way in, because don't forget, you can now zoom in with your flashlight. About the same distance. You're going to see it's about 260. I think we could get it even a little higher, about 300.
I saw 400,
400, so significantly brighter. Not only you can get it brighter, you can even widen it out as well. So you can see it right there on the table. You see how I can do that? So great for long distances. If you need a larger surface area to light up, you can do that. Kind of like a little spotlight or floodlight.
Let's talk about the modes again and when you would use that and why. So you said 5 different modes in this?
5 different modes.
Okay.
So here's one of the things that you think about when I have one of these. This is what I've thought about when I'm using it myself. The bright is great for, of course, if it's extremely dark, right? But there's other times where you don't need it to be extremely bright. So this has 3 different settings and different modes. We have the extreme bright setting. You have a medium setting as well. Here, I believe, will be the low setting. Now you also have strobe. This can be something if you have it in your purse and you want to disorientate somebody. This is great to have as well. This is why it's also that tactical light.
Like a deterrent.
Exactly. And then you also have SOS. So when I think about having a flashlight on my boat and I want to make sure if I drop it in the water for a few seconds or if it's pouring raining and I need to get under the boat or whatever, this is something that I can now know that I can depend on. The other thing too is you can see this from 5 nautical miles away. Now maybe you don't have a boat, but what that means to you is you can also be seen. So if this is an emergency flashlight for you, if you want to leave this in your car and you want somebody to be able to see you from 5 miles away or 5 nautical miles, which is about 5.7 regular miles, this is something that's extremely, extremely durable and dependent.
I mean, I think of people that fish, hike, camp, if you boat, RV. I mean, you can give this to the little ones too because it's so small and compact. They all come with that great little like wristlet as well. So if you're just using it to walk the dog, you want to put this in your pocket, in your handbag, in your glove box. The housing on this is really durable, but I have to say how lightweight it is. I love the versatility. If you can pick up maybe a couple sets, I guarantee you, I know we don't think about gift closet, but sometimes it's the new neighbor, you know, maybe it's the mailman, maybe it's the person who comes over and does your lawn. I'm gonna give them something practical that everybody's gonna use, and everybody needs a flashlight, but they need a good flashlight.
A flashlight.
A flashlight for the night. It's the flash at the night.
That's right.
Thanks, Justin.
Thank you.
All right, I appreciate you bringing that in. Stay on the phone lines for that. We are going to take a quick little moment, and then we're gonna come back with a way to help you clean your house efficiently. Stay tuned.
It's Customer Appreciation